Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Lean Business Agility. Today from Cape Town with Mike Freislich. Hi Mike.
Hi Klaus.
Thanks for spending a couple of minutes with me here. Today we want to talk about organizational change.
Yes, right?
Nice. So before we start, can you introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Mike. I am an organizational change agent who currently uses Kanban, and I'm a Kanban trainer to help assist with the changes in organizations and make sure that people are along for the journey. Make sure it's sustainable change, because this for me is something that's really difficult to achieve well.
Nice. So we are right into the topic, organizational change, right?
Yes.
So why should an organization actually change?
Well, here's the thing. The environment around organizations, so the market conditions, perhaps the people that they're employing, a whole number of factors are constantly in flux. So without constantly adapting to those environmental changes and conditions, it's likely that the organization that we're in is going to get overtaken by others or become irrelevant.
Okay, but where's the problem then? Because I mean, we always need to change, right? So life is not static.
Right.
Yeah. So where's the problem?
The problem is that change is difficult. Change in an organization is not like me deciding in the morning that I'm going to go to gym every day, and even that kind of a change can be quite tricky. So when engaging a number of people, we have to deal with people's moods on a daily basis and their belief systems and what they value. And most of us, myself included, like a certain sense of security in the way that we work and what we're doing. It helps keep things stable in our lives. So change is an emotional journey for any human. So when you've got an organization full of humans, change is going to be an emotional journey. Difficult.
True. I'm quite sure you've already seen a lot of pitfalls that organizations trap into when they try to change. So
Sure.
what is your experience about this?
Well, there are a few. So one of my favorites is, well, here's the blueprint. So we'll install Blueprint 2.0 and we will be awesome. So many frameworks fall prey to this problem. People generally don't connect with them on the value level that they were created with. So don't understand why and just start trying to do the mechanical interpretation of what this framework and method is. Not only this, but it's more often led from top management or management. So it becomes a manager's idea of how I want you to change rather than a considered collaborative approach to change.
So you're a Kanban trainer. I'm also a Kanban trainer, right? So, but isn't Kanban not just another method?
What I love about the Kanban method is it's really about engaging people from across the value stream and from across the organization. I like to think in hierarchy bridging and wired groups in order to really examine the value proposition of the organization. So to really get a sense of what is our purpose here? Why is it that our customers are wanting our products? How can we delight them more? And how it is that we together as a human system actually provide this value to them. And usually when I sit in a room and ask these questions of that kind of cross-section group, I see a lot of surprised faces in the room when people are talking to each other about it. Because this is the first time they've had the discussion. And that for me is a gem. Yeah,
so especially about the value, you mean? So how are we actually generating value in our organization?
Yes, so the how part, because organizations and the larger they are, the more prevalent I find this to be, but even with small organizations can be quite siloed. Like I have skills, you have different skills, we work together somehow, but we're working on different things, and we we're just doing our piece, and we don't have a sense of the whole system.
Yeah.
And as soon as people get a sense of actually what's going on from concept to cash, it changes the way we look at how we do our piece of work, and maybe about how we can evolve and improve the system for ourselves and for others.
So change is a hard thing to do, right? So
Right.
especially if we want to make it last for a longer time, if we want to make it sticky. Because what I see quite often is there's a new change initiative, and during this initiative people are doing something else, and then when especially the external coaches are gone, we can go back to normal. Yeah, that's not what we want to achieve. So what can we do to make change more sticky?
Right. So so one of the ways to make changes stick is to make sure that the people involved in the change are actually, or that the change is going to affect, are actually involved in co-creating the change, and really connect with the reasons why we're wanting to improve. It's not just change for change's sake. So to help connect those people with the purpose of the change, to not just hear their ideas, but actually have the people involved in the work system actually co-create the change and make the changes themselves. So to wrap this up, good change initiatives are not done by decree of management or leadership or somebody else. It's really got to involve the people doing the work, including management and leadership, coupled with purpose and reasons of why we're wanting to improve and what improvement would look like. So with those elements, I think we can have lasting change.
Cool. Thanks, Mike, for your time.
Thank you, Klaus.
So we have a class to prepare for tomorrow, because we are just co-training the KMP1 training here in Cape Town.
Cheers.
Day 1 is over. Tomorrow starts day 2. Yeah.
So not too much more beer, but
A little bit.
a little bit.
That's always good. Okay, so
Cheers.
thanks, Mike. Cheers. And goodbye.
Bye.